The news cycle and the algorithms are so smart that even if you tell somebody that story, even if there is a group of 10, one will be left with questions, which is why I picked out George Haniri from the camp of Cyrus Jirongo. I was like, of all the people, that guy is not convinced. Akina Fred Gumo, leave them, those are trash. Fred Gumo is a con man. All these other Luya politicians, Natembea, fraud, Nani, but Haniri, because you cannot, there's a place money cannot go. It cannot transcend, it cannot trump loyalty, honor, brotherhood, comrade, camaraderie. You understand? Camaraderie. It cannot transcend all of those concurrently. So even if you are able to, and if you're able to, to suppress the sentiment, within family, there's a brother somewhere, there's a comrade somewhere, there's somebody who was built up. Now, George Haniri, from the onset, showed us that true friendship exists because he refused to buy the original story. He refused completely. Yeah, Likata, we know Jirongo, he cannot drive to Naivasha. I know him for many years. Now that's the kind of comrade you need. You don't need people who are always convincing you into negative course of actions. You don't need that person who is always convincing you it's good to cheat, it's good to go, it's good to leave your family and disappear for 4 days. You need somebody, at least out of those 10, you need somebody who will just tell you, and they are there. You just ignore them. Somebody who just pricks your conscience a bit. You need to have that one person. And me niliangalia hiyo kampi ya Jirongo nikaona George Haniri refused completely. He did not accuse anyone. He has not said, me, I'm the one who is saying Ruto is the one who did. But him, from the get-go, he said, we know Cyrus Jirongo is not a man to drive at night. He's very cautious about his security, his movement. There's no way he can be driving randomly in Naivasha at night. That's the kind of loyalty you need from your friends. People who know you, people who study you, people who've been with you, and they are saying they will stand with you to death. Because they had already, remember I told you, the power of the narrative. Don't underestimate it. They had already started building a narrative, dehumanizing Jirongo. Remember, for you to rationalize extrajudicial killing, political assassinations, even my court cases, for you to rationalize them, they must dehumanize me. I've never stolen taxpayer money. I've never been accused. I've never been convicted. I've never stolen anything. They have to use, and then they have to use credible voices. They have to use Boniface Mwangis. They have to use Jerry Miguis. They have to keep on saying, Gaitho is a cyber criminal. Gaitho did this. They use the term cyber criminal so that it can get to the newspaper and the media, so as to make it look like I'm one of those credit card scammers, wale wanafuliza, the ones who drain credit cards, or the ones who hack crypto wallets. You understand? They are touching it. Gaitho was charged with cyber. When you see cyber crimes, it's tweets, but the narrative framing is so precise. So when you read, me, I've never stolen anything. The person who has sued me, or the one who has engineered that court case, is a thief. Proven. You understand? He's a thief, he's a proven thug. But the narrative is important for you to rationalize murder. So Mwafrika, for him to say, to rationalize that Jirongo should be dead, it gets there where somebody thinks that they have a right to life more than others. So they're saying Jirongo must die. Why? And why YK92? Why? There is nobody who was more YK92 than Ruto. Why aren't we saying Ruto to die? So they have to rationalize, they have to dehumanize you. That is the preamble to an atrocity. to dehumanize you. They have to say you are this, you are that. And now everyone now gets something called circumstantial rationalization. Like, okay, yeah, maybe he does deserve to die. Maybe he was a thug. Maybe you once that doubt creeps in your mind, you are already sold. You where you are finished kumalo, where you are done. Kaput. So always have a skeptic, because skepticism is an art. Around you, mtu tu anakuambia hapana, hapa umekosea. Kini hamwezi enda hivi kama mang'ombe. Hapana, hapa here you didn't. Hapa ukuongea vizuri, hapa ukufanya vizuri. Bas. That's all. So Mwafrika anakuja anasema, first of all, he misrepresents my tweets. Then anakuja anasema, Gaitho, I used to think he's an bro, I'm an intellectual. What are you talking about? I don't need your validation. How many are you the one who grades intellectuals in Kenya? Now, because you've been given a few coins over here, you're starting to doubt my intellect? Bro, come on, man. You're letting this podcast thing get into your heads, and this fame is fleeting. Uliongea juu ya Jemo ule msee the other day. Jemo, huyo anatuambia ati Pastor T alimfail. Who is Pastor T? Is the one who is breathing your oxygen. He's the one who is breathing air in your lungs. That you can start blaming him for your own malfeasance. You go, you cock up, you mess up, and you start, no, we have to stop this entitlement at other people. No. Life you came alone. If you're in the pits like me, there is nobody who is in the pits more than me. Nobody who is in the pits more than me. And my prospects, I kid you not, and I tell you we are not equal. My prospects are way better. They are 1,000 times better than yours. Don't be fooled by the optics. That's because I'm not posting dinners in those rotating and revolving restaurants. And don't be fooled. This is just a temporary lull. But nobody who is in the pits more than me. And I cannot stand here and blame Ati, who pastor, Hakuni council. No, the people I blame is the judiciary, is the police, is Ruto, is everyone who has conspired to have me to where I am, because these are real problems. I'm not whining. I'm not a petulant brat. No, these are real problems. These are people who broke into my house. And I'm still not using that as a liability. I'm still not using that as an excuse. No, I have to lift myself from this hole. I have to. There's nobody else is coming to save me. I have placed my hope on people previously, and they have let me down. So at the end of the day, it is me. And lift myself I will. Oh, you can already see the results, man.